Storm Chasers, this is episode 4 of Storm Watch. But tonight, we're going to do things a little bit different. We're not going to read emails. We're not going to have a special phone call. We're not going to talk about the present and future of the Storm Brothers. People are asking me, why was Damon not at compound with you? Why has he been acting different? You know, I'm going to answer all of them tonight. I'm going to tell you the past, the true past of me and my brother when we were kids. It's not the best, it's actually the worst. When we were young, it started about 1996. My brother actually, I don't want to say abused, but he put me through hell. What he said, actually, everything he said on there was true. We would race, he would win. We were at the playground, he would beat me up. He would hit me with baseball bats. And I was this weak Dakota Storm. But I thought about the past. But some things that I came up with that he didn't say, and that brought back memories. I got beat up in school. I got abused at school. And my brother would just do nothing. He would just stand there and watch me get beat up. Watch me get picked on. He wants me to be more just and dynamic. In all cases, that could be true. But I promise you fans that Justin Dynamic will no longer be around. I kind of told you guys a little lie. Me finally being diagnosed of split personality. Well, I did get diagnosed, and yet I always knew there was another guy. The only ones that actually knew was me and my brother. And that's one thing my brother didn't mention. 1998. Actually, it was May of 1998. The last time he ever seen Justin, the first time and only he ever saw Justin Dynamic. Honestly, I don't ever see Justin Dynamic like that again. I promised you guys I would bury Justin Dynamic deeply. And he forgot about that. Damon actually forgot about Justin Dynamic until we found each other at UWE. And ask him what happened in May 1998 when Justin Dynamic finally came out of his shell. It wasn't a pretty sight. Now only my brother knows exactly what happened in May 1998. But the only one that can control Justin Dynamic is Princess Brittany. She's the only one that can control Justin Dynamic, and you, Damon, know better than try to unleash Justin Dynamic without the proper authorities. You know I cannot be stopped as Justin Dynamic. You've seen that once, you'll see it again if you really want to see Justin Dynamic. But that's not going to happen. The only time you're seeing Justin Dynamic is never. The fans have helped me keep Justin Dynamic down, that he will never return. We promised the fans we would always be with them. As for you, you want to go everywhere and forget about the fans. I want to go everywhere and the fans follow. Yeah, I was this weak Dakota Storm as we were kids, but you know I've grown. I've been unstoppable. You know I was a compound taken out. Yeah, Russ did KO me and had sent me to the hospital after the match. But you also saw 3 versus 1 that night, and you weren't there. I've handled punishment by you. I can handle punishment by Russ. And Russ, if you're watching, you better be ready next month at Compound. It's not going to be a pretty sight. But as for you, brother, I've dealt with all that. I pushed the press aside until you posted on there just about an hour ago. I am never considered your brother again. That's the worst punishment I ever got from you. I don't know what's gotten into you. Honestly, I don't care anymore. You want me to be more Justin Dynamic? You will never see me as Justin Dynamic. I do not want to see you. I don't want to see you at Compound ever again. The fans are with me. The fans love me who I am. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. The fans will always stick behind me, and I know that. So brother, if you decide to come to Compound, don't worry about it. This storm will roll through Compound and take out everybody. If you do decide to show up, I'll roll through you too. You know what? I'm glad we're not brothers anymore. Or you considered me not your brother anymore. But remember this. You're hurting Mom. You're hurting Dad. And you're hurting Grandma. 3 people that looked up to us when we were kids. That we were going to be the best. They knew we were going to be wrestlers one day, and we are. They stood behind us when everyone pushed us down. Now look what you're doing. So you know what? This is not the last episode of Stormwatch. But this is the last episode that I will ever talk about Damon Storm again. I love you guys. Facebook me. Email me. If you just want to say hi, go right ahead. I love you guys, and that's all that matters. You're the best people I've ever had. You guys, Storm Chasers, I love you guys. Again, email me, Facebook me. I'm going to try to be on most of the time this week. Keep you updated on everything I do. But that's no longer no more. That's no longer no more. What am I saying? This is done. Storm Brothers, it's done. I am on my own. I'm not the perfect Storm, but I am the best damn Storm there is around. I am better than Damon. I'm better than Damon, the perfect Storm. I hope he comes to realize that he needs you just as much as I need you. But this is it for Stormwatch episode 4. I'll be on next week for episode 5. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Storm out.